It's time for Teen Mom Trash Talk with Tracey and Noelle.
Hello and welcome to Teen Mom Trash Talk. This is episode 292. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my co-pilot, Noelle Winters H.
Hello.
Hi, Noelle. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. I'm just not, I haven't even really been here. I've been traveling.
Yeah, and so we just haven't seen each other. These weren't recorded.
They weren't
before you went
pre-recorded at
away.
all, so that's good. Doesn't matter because you know what? Teen Mom 2, season 2, episode 9. This is mind-blowing.
Tracey, this made my life watching
This is soul rattling,
Yes.
amazing, old school Teen Mom 2 drama.
Yeah, drama.
I loved it. I loved
this
it. I
is
loved
good.
it. If you guys want more of me and Noelle, you know where to go. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast and join, because guess what? On the elite level, we have a brand new level called the Teen Mom Trash Talk Elite, the Teen Mom Elite. You get these episodes the day we record them. So just go over there and join. You get so many bonus podcasts, including Unexpected Trash Talk, 16 and Pregnant Trash Talk. So go check it out.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Let's jump
I'm
into the
sold.
bathtub with Leah.
I'm getting like ants in my pants.
This is
thinking
what
about this.
this is it. This is it.
This is the magic of Teen Mom.
This
This
it.
is what inspired us to podcast.
Literally.
Yes.
So Leah is working 1 day a week.
Good for her.
And she's gonna be moving. So she's meeting with a friend with land so that she could put a new trailer on this land.
Right. Okay.
And Corey is like, you know what? I'm gonna put dip in my mouth.
This guy, lots of dip.
Well, they are trailer hunting with dip in their mouths, which is appropriate.
That's what he looks like all the time.
I couldn't figure out how to do it. I was
Gross. I saw that.
like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
He looks so natural, you know?
Does
You
it look like
Marlon Brando?
Does it look like I'm looking for Does it look like I'm looking for a trailer?
Oh, that's it. How many acres do you need?
Not me at all. I tie the kids out in the
Gross.
basement. That was good, right?
Yuck.
Just spit. I liked it. So it's $5,000 for the land, probably $3,000 for a trailer. Maybe the problem is that you're spending $3,000 on the trailer. Maybe spend a little more on the trailer.
So I was going to say that to you. I don't know how much trailers cost.
Okay, well, think about it like this.
Uh-huh.
If you were buying a car for $3,000,
Yes. I've
what
done
kind
it.
of car would it be?
Right now? Oh, man. I don't know. Like a Chevy Cavalier, like a
What year?
2005.
Does it have a roof, doors, or an engine?
Probably not an engine. A roof,
Okay.
yes, probably not an engine.
Okay, so think about spending that same amount of money on an entire trailer that you're going to live in.
But if her trailer's so shitty now, why do you just want another shitty trailer?
I don't think she really realizes that.
Yeah.
So is this where Leah's wearing a wig?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Okay,
I
that's
wrote
amazing.
wig.
Okay. So she's at Dawn's house and she's like, Corey's going to go canary mining. And Dawn's like, from water boy to coal miner.
I'm going to be a coal miner's wife. Oh, great. Good for you.
He was a water boy?
I don't know what he did. Maybe
Do you
he
think that's
sold
what-
for Deer Park. I don't know. What did he do? Did
He
he
was a
bring like
Poland
the
Spring
5
salesman?
gallons to the office for everybody?
interesting? You think he worked at an office with his neon green shirt? Maybe he
No,
worked
but
on
I think he
pipes or
brought
something.
the water to the offices. Like he was that guy that would like
You think he
come
was
in
you
like
think he had a
this.
truck route?
Yeah, it's like a Boar's Head route. But it's a Deer Park route.
And it's just Deer Park, very specifically.
Yeah, so, I mean, was it going to be Aquafina?
It's probably gonna be like West Virginia Creek.
Sounds great. Beaver Fever.
Maybe
Sounds
it's
great.
Yeah. Oh man, maybe it's like Charleston Pond.
Yum.
Has so much flavor.
It sounds delicious. Nice
You know
and
what's good
crispy.
about? Have you ever had Charleston Pond in the bottle?
I actually haven't.
Okay, well, the
luckily.
good part about that is if you're hungry, there are pieces in it.
Pieces of what? Exactly.
Just like things you could chew. It's very filling.
Oh, like the orbits, how the orbits drinks used to be with the pieces in it.
Yeah, it's like a tadpole.
Oh, it's like a hungry
Yum.
snack.
Yeah, it's like a fish and a tadpole. It's great.
Delicious.
And like a piece of if you're vegan, they do the one with algae. It's very good.
Mm.
So he doesn't want a new place. He decides he does not want a new place. He wants to stay and save money, and he wants to take it slow.
When have you ever done something slow, guys?
Well, that's what he's saying. He's saying that
Right.
he knows that we haven't done anything slow, so now he's going to take it slow. So instead, he's gonna, because his truck gets 10 miles a gallon. He's like, my truck costs $800 to go 4 feet.
Who do you think is right here?
Okay, a little bit of both,
Me too.
but he said he needs a truck. So she's in the basement killing crickets and spiders to wash the kids. You know that this bathtub's not hooked up, right?
No. Oh, that's why she has to use that pipe.
Yes.
So I'm guessing that upstairs there's only a shower. Is that what
Okay,
the problem
that's what I'm
here is?
assuming.
Okay.
But also then like put your kid in the shower.
But that's what I mean. Put your kid in the shower.
Go
They
in the
make
shower
baby
and-
baths that go in the shower.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So it is so dirty. There's a basement in a trailer. How do you do that?
Oh, it's just dug out dirt, I guess.
Well, they
yeah.
didn't do a lot of digging.
It's gross. It's so dirty down there.
So Kayla's like, yeah, it's also the smell.
Right.
So I just don't understand the basement in a trailer. You guys probably know more. So can you go into the group Teen Mom Trash Talk listeners on Facebook? Tell me what that. I don't understand how this works.
Yeah, I didn't know that was such a thing. Well, I didn't know it was a thing. Right.
Yeah, I don't understand how you get a basement in a trailer. Anyway, so Corey takes the girls to his dad's house. Do you
Right.
notice that no matter where they go, they're taking a bath because they don't take a bath at home?
Yes.
That's why they're bathing her in Dawn's cesspool. And now at least Papa Jeff has a regular bathtub.
I would though too.
I know.
I'm not going down there.
So Leah goes out with Lee and Dawn. Lee
Right.
and Leah.
Lee and Leah. Wow.
And she said that he just got a new truck 4 months ago.
Okay. See, that's where I'm like,
And then
oh, he's a dick.
Right. And then you
Uh-huh.
lose me. So he comes home and Leah says she, quote, picked up the house a little bit. Did she pick up the house and move it to the next plot?
Right. Where did you pick it up?
How
What'd you
heavy
do
is
to it?
that?
What'd you do to it exactly? Because I see Cheeto dust from here.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So she said that she wants to go look for mobile homes.
Right. But like he wants to get a truck.
Right. So she said the basement floods when it rains and it's all full of mildew.
Yeah. I'm sure I believe this. Yes. Here's the thing. He's being selfish because he doesn't want better for his kids.
He doesn't want better for his
clearly.
kids. He doesn't want better for him either because he is gross, number one.
Yes.
And number
yes.
two, he's like, I'm here sometimes.
Right. Well, that's the thing. He's like, I'm here for 5 hours a day.
Right.
I
He's
don't
like, yeah,
care.
deal with it. I want my really nice truck. I have 2 trucks and I want to replace the newer one, the
And
older
he
one.
also thinks, oh, well, I'm the one that makes all the money. So I have the
Mhm.
control.
Exactly.
Women
Instead
always
of,
make your own money.
thank you. Instead of saying like, oh, I actually want my kids.
Yep.
He's like,
Uh-huh.
she's going to go get her nails done with my money. It's
Because
like,
the thing is, he wants to get a new truck and pay that off first. So you have to go to get a brand new truck.
he has to get a brand new truck. He has to pay it off. And then maybe his kid, she puts the girls in the bath and she goes, don't touch anything.
Uh-huh.
They have to have their
Uh-huh.
hands up in the bathtub.
Yes.
They can't touch the bathtub. But also, why are you so dirty, Leah? Because I
I
gotta tell
know.
you, I understand if the basement floods. I understand. Why is there just stuff all over the floor then?
Well, that's the thing. There's just random bottles all over the floor and stuff. It's just gross.
Mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm. So that's another part. It's like,
Also,
does it matter if we have
stop
a
bringing
different
them
trailer?
down there.
Right. So he says, quote, you do what you want. I know what I'm gonna do. And Leah's like, I'm gonna leave you. And I'm
Mhm.
gonna buy a trailer.
Yeah.
She's like, this is season 2, motherfucker.
See, but here's the thing. Like I was talking about a 90-day fiance, right? Don't stand up for yourself unless you're going to follow through. She follows through, which is what
Yes,
I
she
like about her.
does. Yes, yeah.
Good for you.
Noelle,
Yeah.
there is not a man that I like enough to take a bath with a cricket and a spider.
Me too. Me too.
That's where you lose me.
I'd be
That
like,
is
"Matt,
it.
I'm out of here.
Right. Abuse me all you want. Call me
Right.
terrible things.
Right.
Be the worst to me.
Yeah.
Once I'm swimming with a spider.
Yes. You lost me. You lost me.
I mean, Noelle, I'll go as far as saying if I don't have a bathtub.
okay, see, like I don't need to go that far.
I don't know. I don't know why.
But it wouldn't even bother me so much if it wasn't my kids. These are my
Right,
children.
Right. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
These poor girls are going to get like UTIs in that water. That's so crazy.
So let's move on to Kail.
All right.
She's going to work. She's going to school. She hasn't gotten any child support.
Mhm.
And her and Joe are fighting because he said that she doesn't need that much money.
I hate him
Joe.
so much.
Joe.
Yep. Mhm.
Joe. I
This
dare
letter
you.
is the most pathetic letter I've ever read,
Okay.
though.
I mean, Kail. Hold on. I have a lot of. Oh, God.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay.
So what were you? Go ahead. Your first thought.
Okay.
Joe.
So he said that he wants her to get a better job. So she
Right.
calls Joe and she asks him why he's doing this. And he said, he's like, listen, I buy him all types of stuff.
Okay.
He said, just get a better job. Quote, if you try hard, you could find something. So she asked if he has a lawyer. Kail,
Mm-hmm.
you just read his rebuttal.
Right. Of course he has a lawyer.
No. You just read his rebuttal that was written on a 3rd grade reading level.
Oh, I guess I didn't realize that. I feel like how would he even know to rebut?
Oh, because he probably
Without
has
a
like
lawyer.
other scumbag dad friends.
But don't you just feel like, what does Janet have to say about this? That's what I want to know.
She's probably like, listen, Joe, you do whatever you want. I mean, the girl was dating some guy while she was
I
living in my
hate
house.
it. This is I hate this so much.
But also, Joe's like not nice to his parents either.
No, he's just not nice in general.
it's
I
not
feel
like-
like now he's much nicer.
I mean, I think,
Yeah.
but because he's also very bitter about Jordan.
Of course he is.
A lot of this is about
Mhm.
Jordan. So
Otherwise he wouldn't bring him up.
listen, Joe might be getting a lawyer, but he definitely did not have a lawyer assist him in this letter.
Okay, but why does he have to say like, I guess you'll find out? What's wrong with you?
Oh, because he wants her to spend the money for a lawyer.
Right.
So he said that she'll find out. Jordan comes over
Mhm.
and they just discuss it. Jordan's like, easy, man. He's
like,
easy.
okay, yeah, I think you should get a lawyer.
Do you
Okay.
think it's gonna be a lot of money? Okay.
Yeah.
Kail goes
okay.
to this lawyer with a fake Louis Vuitton bag.
And this woman's haircut.
Kate's haircut is all bang. And let me tell you something. She wants $350
Yeah.
for this retainer.
Yeah.
And yet her haircut is all bang and no buck.
That's a lemon tree haircut.
Noelle, that's like the receptionist at the lemon tree cut your hair.
It's not a good cut.
Noelle.
Maybe it was the cut of the time.
No. Noelle.
Mhm.
Noelle. You know what?
Yeah.
I think her and Mahogany from 90 Day Fiance have the same hairdresser.
Choppy. Yeah, that's a
think that-
wild haircut.
Do you think that this lawyer, Mrs. Kate, the lawyer, do you think that she got attacked by her child with scissors?
Maybe.
Do you think she was in a dark alleyway and a gang of hairstylists that were on drugs
Just
got
like,
her?
Come here.
In a back alleyway?
Yeah, I think that. What's the other explanation?
There's no other explanation. You didn't go and pay for that haircut.
You brought a magazine with you and you said, I want that.
What magazine did you bring with you?
I don't know.
What magazine did you bring with you? Guns and Ammo?
A discontinued magazine, right? One that doesn't exist anymore.
What magazine?
I don't know.
That was terrible.
Yes.
Isaac is also crying at the lawyer. This is like, they want them to cry though, because this is like, show how hard it is to
Of
be a teen mom.
course. Okay. I want to know
Yeah.
what you thought of his rebuttal.
I
of
thought his
Joe's
rebuttal sounded like he was writing at a 3rd grade reading level.
Okay,
Everything
me
was
too.
petty. So something, I don't know if you know about this, but I think that we've sat it through enough court cases together to know
Mhm.
that everything has to be justified.
Yes.
So things in court are not on feelings.
Right.
Joe's like, I think she should get a better job. I think what else did he say in this rebuttal?
So he had said, let's see, hold on, I'm looking at Leah now.
He supported her for 2 years.
And he supported Isaac for the first 9 months of his
Okay.
life.
Why are
So
you
is that
saying
enough?
So that's it? So you get
So
9 months.
That's it. 9 months and you're out.
But you see, even his rebuttal is incriminating him.
Yes.
And he's
She had
like,
a better job that she blew it.
Right, but she had because she wanted to work with her boyfriend. It's like, and
Yes.
she blew it.
She blew it.
She blew it because she wanted to work with her boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
These are not facts.
Well, the thing is, what I don't understand is like, Kail, why are you upset? This is never gonna work. Let him try.
Oh my God, I would have been like, Joe, I got that letter in the mail. I am scared.
I would have been like, Joe, you know what? You changed my mind. You're so right.
You know what though? I might have said that. I might
No,
have been
me
like,
too.
I'm looking for a better job because I shouldn't be working with my boyfriend.
And you're right. You know, Isaac, he's 10 months old now. You gave him the
he's
9
actually getting a
months.
job too.
Right. But you gave him the 9 months. You don't owe him anything.
No, 9 months in, 9 months out. I did 9 months in my belly. You did 9 months after the belly. And then now he gets a job.
You did 9 months in my belly in other ways. Wow.
Well,
We're here.
You're so inappropriate sometimes. You just are.
You know, like sometimes I am, and Nick happens to record it usually.
I know. It's great. Guys, go follow Nick the Nene on Instagram. He's our producer. Nick
Nikki
the Nene.
Clips.
Nikki Clips. All right. Moving on to Chelsea.
She hasn't studied for her GED.
Ever. Can she just say ever every time she says that?
But why? Lie. Just lie.
Say you've been studying.
They have been studying.
Okay, but why do we start every
Every single
Do you know that I was watching her show on HGTV?
Uh-huh.
And they were like redoing this house with like this big fireplace and they were painting the fireplace, whatever. And she was like explaining how like she's designing this person's house and it's like people that she knew and blah, blah, blah. It was like someone who like planned her wedding.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, and I have not been studying for my GED because I've been so busy with this house built.
I believe that.
Mm-hmm. Well,
get a grip.
Her job starts, but she can't even be happy about that because Adam dumped her.
He called on the phone and dumped her. But also, I hate to be this person,
when,
but like,
when were you dating Adam?
Okay, but also, and I know that you feel the same way. Like, I hate to be this person, but like, I don't panic in these situations. He's come back 100 times. He's gonna come back.
Yeah, by this time, it's kind of like, oh no, you dumped me.
This reaction is what he wants. Just be like, okay.
She's crying so hard that he doesn't like her. Now, let me say something.
Sad.
You in your head, right? In her head, she's been together with him for 3 years. They have a baby and they're like a family.
Right.
Yes, in her head.
In her head, yeah.
She never says love.
Okay, I was thinking that last episode. He likes me. So I like him so much. Why doesn't he like me?
He doesn't like me
love
anymore.
Not love.
Why don't you cry? Why doesn't he love me?
He never says love.
I know.
Ever.
I know.
And then she had said like, oh, he used to tell me he loved me all the time before I got pregnant.
Yes. And now she goes to her mom's to talk.
Right.
And she says, quote, he just stopped liking me. And she doesn't know what she's doing wrong.
She doesn't know what she's doing wrong. Yeah.
But she said he just stopped liking me. Instead of like, he doesn't love me anymore.
And she also says he used to tell me he loved me before I got pregnant.
Yeah.
But
that's what she
when
loved
I got
about
pregnant,
him.
he stopped liking me.
But that's what she
what she loved about him.
She said, what do you even love about him? And she said, quote, he used to tell me he loved me.
That's great.
That's not an answer.
It's not an answer at all.
Well, it's an honest answer, I guess.
Yeah.
So she starts work and her mom picks up Aubrey. How can she see it work with this windblown piece of bang in her eye?
Her and Kail have the same style.
But not.
But yes. It's more the part comb over.
Right. So Kail's going for sister wife and Chelsea's going for emo screamo scene MySpace.
Yes. And also like with a touch of it's before its time, Jersey Shore.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was such a innovative person.
Yeah, she was. She was the original Snooki, wasn't she?
So she has to work 15 hours a week. I thought she was going to faint when they said
I know,
that.
15 hours.
She's like, I thought maybe 1 or 2.
15 hours.
Oh my God. You know what? When you just said that, you know what it reminded me of?
What?
Hold on, I have to cough.
Okay.
I watched those videos on TikTok of the woman who impersonates Chloe, Kim, and Courtney.
Oh, she's so funny. She's amazing.
Noelle. So she puts Post-it notes on her fingers as Chloe's nails.
Oh my God, I love that.
And just now when you like whisper, that's how she does. And she makes
that's funny.
Chloe do her nails.
Yeah, because Chloe has the craziest nails ever.
Oh God, she makes me laugh so much. And
that's
Chloe's
funny.
always like,
oh God, Courtney is.
No, but Chloe's like,
Oh, is that what?
yeah, that's how she does it.
Oh God, I know. My favorite is when she does Courtney.
I like when they just sit there and shake the salads.
Travis
I like when they just sit there and shake the
with their
salads.
salads. Oh,
You know
it's
what's so funny? When I used to work in the city,
Mm-hmm.
this is what I used to do. I used to sit there and shake my sweet green or my
So
chopped salad or my Hale and Heart. This
that's
is what I
their
used to do.
thing.
That's
Yeah.
what I used to sit and do at
I
my
mean, that's the
desk.
best way to get your dressing on the salad, though.
Well, I used to get it tossed as well.
Of course you did.
Chops and tossed. Shut
up.
up.
They order from a place called I think Beach Nut or something nut.
Beach nut stages.
I remember their orders too. Like none of them get
me.
tomatoes.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
They all get like green salads. Nobody gets tomatoes, but they usually get avocados.
Did they get dressing?
Not
Lemon
all
juice.
of them. I think it'll either be lemon juice. One of them gets like that ginger dressing, but it's like 86 croutons. Sometimes there's tuna on it. It's like,
yeah,
it's like lame ass salads. I'll get the exact order and get it right over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Please. So she asked her boss, she's like, so do guys come in here? Okay. In this episode,
Yeah.
everyone is centering, like a lot of these girls are centering their lives around men.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Uh-huh.
You see this a lot. So she's like, do any guys come in here? She's like, oh,
she wants to meet. Yeah, but even if 100 guys came in there, she doesn't care. She doesn't want them.
But it's like, why are you talking to your boss about this? Grow up.
I know. Why are you telling your boss that Adam broke up with you?
Stop.
And your boss is like, well, his loss, right?
That was a good answer. Whatever.
Yeah, I know, but come on.
Well, she misses Adam. She missed Aubrey. She cries to Randy about Adam.
She really cries. I feel bad though.
Right. But again, that he stopped liking her. This is not about Adam. This is about her worth.
Yeah.
How did she grow up with a father like Randy?
Right.
Questioning her worth. How?
I don't know.
It's so confusing to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel bad for her because she's like, he makes me feel like I'm nothing.
Yes.
That makes me
But that's
feel
what I'm
bad.
saying. Like she loses me so much, but then she doesn't.
Right. Because they're at her age, I could relate totally.
Okay, but I felt like that at my age.
Right.
Which is 31. And
Sure.
then her age.
Really? Is it?
Which is 18. Let's talk about Jenelle.
Okay. Let's talk about Jenelle.
Speaking of centering your life around a man. Every episode, I'm like, this is gold. This is
the best thing I've ever seen.
This is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel emotional, like I'm gonna cry because it's so good.
Yes, this is classic, Tracey.
So
classic.
All right, so she moved out, and Babs wants her to pay child support. She has no problem with this, by the way.
No, I know she's not like, mom wants me to pay child support.
She's like, okay, let's go.
Yeah,
sounds fun. So she thinks that Kiefer's cheating on her, and she said that if he talks to another girl, she will leave him.
That's not true.
So she has on her blue hoodie for her blue court hoodie.
God, this girl loves this hoodie.
And she has to pay $30 a week. And Babs is like, see, that's not so bad, Jenelle. $30 a week.
But she doesn't have a job.
She's going to get a job, though. Remember?
Yeah,
she's stressed out about getting a job. She's stressed about passing classes that she hasn't signed up for.
Paying rent?
Not smoking pot.
Rent? Yeah.
Is anyone worried about court coming up? Okay.
No.
So she's super upset about Kiefer. So Babs is like, Jenelle, this guy is not good for you. I want you to love yourself more. I want you to think more of yourself. And she's like, right. Mom.
I mean, I think that Babs was really coming from a nice place here.
But you can see a lot of times where she is.
Of course she is. And Jenelle is just, you can't even talk to her.
She definitely has some kind of dependency problem, drug-wise.
Well, yeah. Okay, yes, she does. But I have to tell you, watching this episode, and I wrote this down too, her and Kiefer look high on something that is not weed.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
He's sweating. They're like,
Noelle.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm like,
I wrote
doing
this
pills.
down. Thank you for saying this.
So she says that she's getting insecure and jealous, and she wants. So he's in the car with her, and he's texting someone, and she's like, "Who are you texting?" And she wants him to call who he's texting. Now, here's the thing: I can actually see both sides of this argument.
Okay,
Kiefer, if you're texting with a guy,
right,
then just say it. Just be like, if really there's nothing to hide, then just say it. Stop making it like she's being crazy.
Okay, yes, because I've been her, but it's also like, girl, stop.
No. Again, I see
Right.
both sides. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely, Jenelle. You're being absolutely out of control. But
Yeah.
Kiefer he's poking the bear.
Oh no, he loves to. He drives her nuts. He's toxic.
Mm-hmm. So he said it's a dude from Facebook. She's like, so call him. So now she's gonna drive to the middle of nowhere as fast as possible. But then she stops immediately to let him out.
Right. Because he probably like flipped out and was like, I'm gonna kill you or something. And
I
then
would
just
have been
cut it
like,
out.
you better kill me when I'm driving really fast.
But also, why do you
better
have to
have
say
some
anything?
good. You better have some good balance, baby, because we're gonna be going on for a ride.
Right, but she's stupid. Why is she like, okay, you're not gonna do that? Well, then I'm just gonna drive to the middle of nowhere. Just
Right,
drive.
like, just do it.
Just keep driving.
Just smile.
Just drive. Be like,
Smile
oh,
and drive,
I want to
baby.
go for a ride.
Yeah,
with you.
tell her that you have to. Tell me you have to go pick something up. Tell me you have to go pick up pills.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
then
go
just
for a
leave
pill
him
ride.
in a field.
Right.
What's wrong with you?
She's not in control.
You don't
of
even
her
know how to leave a
emotions.
boyfriend in a field.
No, she's not in control of her
do.
emotions.
Because she's on drugs. So
yeah,
she tells Tori about the fight, and he's calling
Right.
her, and he's like, "Listen, it's just my ex-girlfriend." Why did you say that?
Why'd you say anything?
I would have been like, "Here, do you want to talk about to the guy on Facebook that I was texting?"
Well, I
with?
guess
'Cause
it's tit for tat because she was talking to her ex.
that's why.
Uh-huh.
So she said, "What are you gonna go fuck her? What are you gonna go marry her? What are you gonna have kids with her?" It's like,
Relax. Also, he is without home.
he's not exactly reeling them in.
Right. He is without home with one hoodie.
And she's like, "I'm with home with one hoodie." So,
Right.
So he comes there and shows her the conversation of telling her his ex-girlfriend. He's like, "Hey, can you text me real quick?"
Fuck off. You know.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna text you, but don't worry about it. I'll call you later.
Right. I don't mean it, but can we
Right.
do this?
So she's so mad. He goes in her room. She's fake crying. Now
And
she's
Tori's
in her
eavesdropping.
and now she's in her bed because she's, on drugs.
Uh-huh.
And she's like, "I'm hysterical crying."
And it's like, where is the hysterics?
Show me, Amber.
Right. I don't. You're squeezing one out. That's all
She
I
didn't
see.
even squeeze one out.
No, she wasn't crying.
So Jenelle leaves the room and slams the door 20 times.
Yeah, right then I'd be like, you don't live here anymore.
I'd be like, "Can you stop slamming the door? You didn't even
what are you
slam the door when you
doing?
left the room. You're slamming the door."
Also, animals live here. There was a giant boxer on her bed earlier.
There's a pit bull, right?
I thought it was a boxer.
I think it was a pit bull.
Maybe it was a pit bull boxer.
Maybe it was a pit box.
A pit box.
Kiefer leaves,
Uh-huh.
but now Kiefer's going to come back. I don't understand what's happening here.
Okay, so like they made it seem like it was like the next day.
Right, but
but
I don't
it's
think
same
it was.
day.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
minutes later.
I think he went
So-
to go meet his dealer up the block.
Probably.
Yeah.
He's like, "BRB." Janelle is yelling because
Mhm.
see, and this is where it's like, you're on drugs.
Yeah.
She's mad that people are in the house because
Right.
she's trying to sleep and her boyfriend is partying.
Right. Him and his friends have been partying all day. You've
They
been
look like they're
partying
hanging
with
out
them.
Right, but it looks like they're just
Right. Like I don't think that they're doing anything. And I think that you're really turning this on Tori. And Tori's
Right.
actually being nice to you.
She said that no one's nice to me. And Tori's like, "I'm not nice to you." She's like, "No, you're not nice to me either." She's
Tori
like,
was being so nice to her.
"Where's the money that your boyfriend didn't pay me for groceries? I'm the only one who cleans this house." It's like, okay, Babs.
These are my couches.
Why'd you bring him then?
Okay.
What does that mean? So Janelle said that she's going to move out. So they're yelling at each other.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes in Tori's room, and I guess Tori had some of her clothes or whatever.
How would you ever find them in this room?
the mess that is both of their rooms? It's
I
like,
mean, that's crazy.
you moved in yesterday.
You moved in yesterday. How do your places look like this?
This is insane. The blanket that was on the couch is now on the floor
Uh-huh.
in her bedroom. I'm like,
Looks
what is going
great.
on here?
Mhm.
So Janelle's like, "Give me my clothes," and Tori's like, "I'm gonna give you your
right.
clothes."
She's like, give me a sec, Janelle. I'm gonna find them.
well,
Mm-hmm.
Janelle gets so aggressive. Tori makes the first move and they start fighting. They are fighting. Kiefer walks in. He starts fighting her boyfriend
For no
over
reason.
their Eiffel Tower fighting.
Yes.
And the boyfriend's going, "What are we doing?
Right. He's like, stop. Why are we fighting?
Wait, why are we fighting?"
This is
He's
a
like,
four-way.
he's like, "I'll do it, but like,
right. But why?
but why?" He's like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll wrestle."
Yeah, I don't understand.
And then I think both of the guys realized like, "Oh, we actually don't have to fight."
Yeah. And then Tori was saying to Janelle, she's like, you're being an ass.
But she was.
Right. Because this is you. She's like, what are you doing?
And Jenelle starts screaming, just leave me alone.
Jenelle, you need to be medicated. I have news for you. You're not well. She is not well.
She needs to be
She
unpilled.
needs to be unmedicated and remedicated.
Yeah, with a
on
new one.
the right stuff.
You got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. You've got the right stuff, Kiefer. I love the way you go to meet your dealer. The right stuff. It was so good.
I can't wait for the
That
next episode.
fight when Tori's boyfriend and Kiefer were fake fighting, and then they're like,
you're right, they
"Oh."
Eiffel Towered.
Well, first Kiefer was trying to pull Jenelle off of Tori, and he was trying to pull Tori.
Right.
And then they were like, "Oh, fuck, let them fight. Let's fight too."
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Wait,
But why?
wait,
Yeah.
I don't know." He's like, "Kiefer's gonna beat me up. I don't want to do this."
But someone like needs to like, I don't know, clean that room, take a shower.
But you know that Kiefer and him weren't actually fighting, because then they just walked away from each other and
Right.
never said anything.
But I like that
Like,
Kiefer
hey.
was panting. He's like,
I know, he's like, "Oh God, what a fight."
took a lot out of
It was
me.
cardio. Let me see how many steps I got into my Fitbit from that.
Probably a lot.
Well, that was so wonderful. I can't
It
wait
was
to keep
so
going.
good. Tracy, this is making my life. I hope other teen mom doesn't come back for like 6 months.
Guys, we're watching this on Paramount Plus.
Mhm.
So make sure you're catching up. Make sure you join the group. Also, follow us on TikTok, Trash Talk Podcast. Noelle posts all the clips made by Nick the Nini.
Nikki Clippies.
Nikki Clips makes all our clips. Make sure you go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for everything podcast related and my upcoming tour dates for stand-up comedy. You can follow Noelle at Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Trixie Tuzini on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok for me. Also, follow the show at Teen Mom Podcast on Twitter, Teen Mom Trash Talk on Instagram. Give us a 5-star rating and an amazing review on any platform that you listen to us on. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, because our YouTube comes out a little bit before the audio does. So if you want it a little bit early, but if you want it even earlier, patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. That's right down there in the show notes. That's where you can get this up to a week early when we record. There's tons of bonus stuff on Patreon. So check it out. Patreon.com/Trash Talk Podcast. TraceyCarnazzo.com. TraceyCarnazzo.com. TraceyCarnazzo.com.
Tell a friend.
One friend. Goodbye.